Hello everyone and welcome to this video. So I'm so excited. Tomorrow is World Down Syndrome Day. And if you guys do not know this, so each parent, like the mom and the dad, each have 46 chromosomes. And when a mom gives birth to a baby with Down syndrome, the baby with Down syndrome will have the 47th chromosome. And that's the extra one because, like I said, the mom and the dad each have 46, but the extra one is the 47th. So that just means that I have one extra chromosome than my parents do. So I would like to tell you guys that the chromosome, the 47th chromosome, with just the extra one, actually looks like a sock. So that's why you might wonder, why do we wear like crazy fun socks on World Down Syndrome Day? It is because the 47th chromosome, the extra one, which makes Down syndrome so special and so unique as we are, and that is why we wear crazy fun socks. So I'm going to be wearing one Reese Peasy sock and one sushi sock that has sushi on it. And another thing, in Iceland, all doctors in Iceland, I think, do not let the mother give birth to a baby with Down syndrome. They do not see how beautiful a baby really is with Down syndrome and all the abilities that they have. So they just decide, since they can't, like, they think that babies with Down syndrome will not live for very long, and that's why they decide to abort the baby and just kill it, like, right away, because they don't think that the baby will live for very long. Because, like, if you guys don't know this, like, some doctors might say your baby may not live until, like, 21 years old, or like 30 or 40 or something like that. But now it's not till the age of 60, which is, but you should not limit or put a number on how long that your baby will live for, because they will live for as long as they want to. Because I have friends with Down syndrome who are probably almost like in their like mid 40s or almost 50s or something like that. Like I have friends that are like that old and they have Down syndrome. So just never limit or put a number on how old that a child will be able to live for, especially when they have Down syndrome. I would also like to say that when I was a baby, my parents were told that I would never be able to ride a bike like everyone else would. So when my brothers and sisters first learned to ride a bike, my parents thought, my daughter Aubrey, me of course, would be able to ride a bike as well. But the doctors told my parents that I would not be able to ride a bike. But you know what? We did not listen to those doctors, because doctors don't know what they're talking about. They don't know that they can actually learn to pedal and like ride a bike on their own, like independently, and they can do it all by themselves, because we are so smart. And not a lot of doctors think that people with Down syndrome are smart and can learn to do those things, like ride a bike or to walk or talk or sit up or even like learn to climb the stairs. Like there's so many things that doctors and people will say that people with Down syndrome cannot do this. But we can do anything. Nothing will stop us from being able to achieve something that we want to achieve in our lives or accomplish, because we can accomplish anything. And another thing is, when I was in first grade, I was held back and I had to start over, because as I remember, when I was doing like a spelling test one time, and it took me longer than the other students to be able to finish my homework and like my work and like taking my spelling test and things like that, and I wasn't able to finish on time. So I just needed some extra help so that I would be able to still like write down studies, and you do all these different subjects. But for people with Down syndrome, it may just take a little bit longer to learn to like write a word or something, or even a sentence. So I had to learn to write like a complete sentence, or like a spelling word or something like that. So but I was still able to complete first grade and still move on to second grade. So I still felt like I accomplished, and that I was able to I felt like I graduated first grade because I had to do it twice. Like I took first grade one time, but I did not fail or anything. I just needed some more help and some extra help. And so I got the help that I needed in first grade to be able to move on to second grade and still be able to graduate like all the other grades. And then I finished middle school and then high school and then now college. And that's like, and so like here's the other thing, like people say like as a myth that people with Down syndrome can't go to college. But you know what, they can. And you know what, I did. I took 3 classes. I took a writing class, I took a reading class, and then I took a pet class to learn how to take care of pets and like little animals and stuff like that. So, you know what, that myth, I actually, I would say that it's not really a myth anymore because I was able to go to college and still be able to do great things in my life. Another myth is that people with Down syndrome cannot be in a relationship and have friends or have like a boyfriend girlfriend relationship and stuff like that. But you know what, we can. Now I want to tell you guys something. So I used to have a boyfriend in high school, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because he had Down syndrome as well, and he was just the kindest person, and I thought one day that I would get married to him. Like I just had all these like little like dreams that one day like I would be with him forever, and that I would go to I would get married, and maybe one day I would have kids, and like I always had these dreams. But sometimes plans change and things don't always happen the way how you hope for them to be. But the boy that I liked, he ended up moving away to Michigan to live with his family because of his dad's work and stuff. So he had the things that he had to do, so he had to move on and move away. So it didn't exactly work out the way how I wanted it to. But it's okay though, because maybe another day I will find another boy that will accept me and love me for who I am. So always remember, people with Down syndrome, they can all the myths that people and doctors say, just the thing that I want to say is don't tell us that we can't do something, because those are the misconceptions or the myths that are not true, because we can do anything that we want to do and still be able to accomplish and achieve them in our lives. And one last thing I want to tell you guys is also that people with Down syndrome, we are normal people just like you, but we are unique people. Unique means that we are just ourselves, and that sometimes you can find things in common with each other. Like sometimes, like you might have a friend who likes to do the same things that you like to do, or maybe they like the same movie that you like to watch, or maybe there's like something else that you might find in common. So, but the thing to know is that that we are our own versions of ourselves, and to accept others with Down syndrome, but also accept me, and I accept myself as well. So accept other people, accept yourself, and accept the fact that you love yourself just the way you are. Down syndrome makes me beautiful, it makes me unique, and it makes me who I am.